going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy FarRock22M, aka Infamous Owen, Infamous underscore Owen on IG. Yeah, man. This is one of these videos where I was just deep in my thoughts real quick, right? And I'm sure we all thought of this before. Like, what would happen if there was a social media shutdown? Like, let's just say Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, all of that went off for about like 6 months. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I wish that would happen. Maybe because I grew up in an era where, you know, I had it longer. I mean, I dealt without it longer than we did with it. You feel me? So it probably wouldn't affect me so bad, but I can imagine what would happen like in the first, let's just say, what do you think would happen in the first week of a social media shutdown? Like, let's say the only thing that the internet is for is research purposes. That is it. Like, the only thing that would probably still be there would be YouTube. Let's just say it like that. Like, because YouTube is like more watching videos. You can be interactive on YouTube in comment sections, but it's not like jumping in DMs and things like that. You have to, be into the videos and things like that. So let's just say it was just YouTube, where you could still source for information. I think people who were born after 2000 a lot of them will have a mental breakdown. You know what I'm saying? I think that within the first week, you would have some people be more productive because we're so used to going into our phones and doing things. And then you got to think about the people who are active on social media, the ones that, always taking pictures, the ones that's always in the camera. You got to think of those too. So it's like, hold on a second, train coming. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying, but it would be probably a little chaotic at first. Like I said, people will probably go into a deep depression, but I think it would be necessary because a lot of people is really not living in the real world right now. A lot of people are so deep into social media, it's scary. And it's sad that some people have no life outside of social media. And I feel like if social media would have shut down for about 6 months, some people might discover their true self. You know what I'm saying? People might discover their true talents. People might realize what they really like to do. But a lot of times, some people, especially with social media, the ones that's obsessed with it, they're into other people's lives all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're worried about what other people are doing, where other people are going, who other people are screwing, who other people are dealing with, what other people got on their mind. And that's okay because that's what we put on social media. But the problem is you got others that take your feelings, that take your messages and, make it about them. And it's like, yo, this is social media. This is not the real world. If I say something like, okay, oh man, I'm feeling like everybody's against me today, blah, 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 blah. You have some followers that would, take that personal. Like, oh my God, they talking about me. And it's like, nah, man, it's just a feeling. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's just something I wanted to repost. Maybe I like the song in the background. But the problem is there's too much people that's living in the social media world rather than living in the real world. Now, those that make money on social media, yeah, they might have to suffer for a little while. But if you have a market and you have a website, all you have to do is advertise, but you have to get to the groundwork. But I say this, right? The streets will probably be overcrowded because people will be looking for attention. You got that nice outfit on, you can't just show it off on social media. Now you got to hit the streets and be seen with it. Those people who talk a lot, it's going to get ugly if they come outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, for 6 months, it'd probably be a bloodbath. Or not. But you will have a lot of people who will find themselves. And there'll probably be a lot of suicides too. Because there's some people who can't deal without. This is all they know. This is what it is. Pictures, likes, thumbs up, messages. This is what people live for. It's like a euphoria. It's like people get a little dopamine when they get these messages and things like that. And once that goes out of the way, They go into a deep depression. But what do y'all think? How do you think people would take it if the internet shut down? You know what I'm saying? But like, share, subscribe, comment. You can donate, Cash App, Sandman Sandmano. But most importantly, like, share, subscribe. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. If the social media shuts down, how will people react? Take it easy, y'all. Peace.